So I'm here at the Morris Performing Arts Centre for something that is going on tonight, which is a high school music festival that's happening. Mark is here. Mark, what's your title with the school corporation? K-12?
K-12 Fine Arts STEAM Coordinator.
STEAM Coordinator. Okay, what does that all encompass though? Because that's fine arts and STEAM. I mean, that's a lot of things going on.
There's a lot with that title, but I will say that it's very satisfying and gratifying in terms of like what we do with the students. But what it is I oversee the K-12 Fine Arts. And then what I do is I also work with teachers in math and science and instruction for the elementary.
Now, what is happening tonight and why is it so important for the community?
So tonight is a big opportunity for us. This is our second year that we've had the South Bend Music Festival. And this gives our students the opportunity to showcase their talents on a very impressive stage that we have here, a venue that we don't ever have a chance to do.
Yeah.
Last year was our first chance. And our students, we have 3 district concerts, whereas all city choir, so choir has one, the orchestra has one, and then we have a jazz one. This one, we're all coming together and we're getting everyone to showcase their talents. I mean, our staff is amazing. They do an amazing job, and it's like this is the time for them to shine. And this is what better place to do it, what venue to do it in. And
of course, you'll always hear things about the schools, no matter whether you want to hear it or not. And it's just so great to highlight the talent of these young people.
Exactly. I mean, it really is. I mean, to give this chance. Like I said, we couldn't ask for a better place to do it in. Dr. Curtis and Jane Moore and everyone in this that's a part of this has just been very helpful and just very supportive of the South Bend Community School Corporation.
I know that by the time this airs, it is after the fact, unfortunately, but obviously you're going to have it again next year, but it's also free to the public. Why is it important to do that, just to have it open to everybody?
Well, we want it to open because we want this building to be, I mean, you hear the people out there and they say, is this the first time you've been in this building? And they're like, yes, this is the first time. Yeah. I mean, they drive by this on an everyday occurrence. And to not be in this building and not ever seen anything performed, but now to perform on it is something magical for these students, and it's pretty cool.
It is absolutely magical. And tell me about the schools that are taking part in it tonight as well.
The 3 schools are South Bend Adams, South Bend Riley, and South Bend Washington.
Awesome. Well, we're going to chat to people from the schools and find out about their unique perspectives of what's going on tonight. So thanks for putting it on, and hopefully a lot of people show up to see it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, a lot of people come from all over the country to perform here at the Morris Performing Arts Centre, but all of the people performing tonight are from right here in our community. Heather, you're the Director of Choirs at the John Adams High School, so tell me a little bit about what this night means to everybody who's performing from the school.
So for my students especially, they're super excited. I have one student who walked in and they said, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I am so thrilled to be here. I need to take pictures for my parents. They're gonna be so excited. So it's just a really great opportunity to perform in a wonderful, beautiful concert hall.
And it's nice for all the schools to get together and kind of do something together as well, right?
Yes, we rarely get to hear other groups, even groups in our own school. So this is a great opportunity for each school to showcase their best, and then for the other schools to see it and cheer each other on and just have a great time.
Now, when I look at the back here, all the different high schools, John Adams has a big list, 2 lines of people. So what kind of performers? I know you're choirs, but there's also orchestra and different things like that as well, right?
Yes, so we have a show choir. And then I just have some small ensembles within my choir that we did for Isthmus Solon Ensemble and such. But then we also have a percussion ensemble. We have our jazz band, we have an orchestra, we have a concert band as well.
How important is music and singing to kids in high school?
Oh my gosh, I will tell you that this is the place where the students feel at home.
Nice.
For a lot of them, when they need somewhere to go to take a break, or they just don't have a sub, or they have a sub that day and they don't want to stay in their class because they aren't doing anything, they will come to their music room because that to them is home. That is their safe space.
Yeah. Is it like what you see in the movies, Pitch Perfect and all that? Is it? Not quite.
Well, I mean, those are professionals. I think we hold our own pretty well, though.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much and good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
So, Christian, you're from Washington High School. You're part of that, although you're originally from Bogota. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm from Colombia, proudly.
Nice. No, that's awesome. I have a sister-in-law and brother-in-law and little nephew who live in Medellin, so not too far away from Bogota. Yeah. So no, I was curious to talk to you about that. But also, I know that in this area, you've also studied and been part of Notre Dame University as well, right? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I came to Notre Dame in January 2023 because I got a delay with my visa.
That's okay.
So for this reason, I came 1 semester late, and then I am here in Washington and in South Bend.
Yeah. I understand visas too. Okay, I'm from Ireland. We could do a whole show on that as well.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me about tonight and all the work that you've put into it, and how are you bringing your talents to this?
Well, today the variety of the repertory is it's huge, it's very diverse. Also, the kids are very talented. I'm so happy and glad to work with them. It is even my first time teaching in high school level, which has been a talent. But yeah, I'm super excited and happy. And also, I think it's very rewarding seeing the kids every rehearsal doing as good as they can or as best as they can, and all the improvement weekly.
Yeah, just getting better as time goes on. What do you think it really does for kids' spirits to be able to perform on a stage like this? What do you think it really does for their heart?
Well, also watching their previous friends from different schools, and also, I think the excitement makes them playing a little bit better.
Yeah, and just for them overall, for their growth, you think it's a great experience for them?
Of course. All those events, they make them grow a lot as a musicians. And also, as I mentioned, the nervous of being on the stage, always make to do the performance even better than before that we were rehearsing.
Why is music so important to you as an individual?
Oh, for me, music is important because it's my life. I think with no music, no, it's a waste of time in the life.
Well, thank you for everything that you do. I'm glad that you're finally here, and I'm glad that you're putting all your talents into helping these kids. So thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
So we've heard from Washington and John Adams, now Riley. I'm here with Kyle. Kyle, tell me a little bit about what people can look forward to tonight, and how much work have your students put into this performance?
Well, this concert is a showcase of a lot of the group's different pieces that they've worked up for different events throughout the season. I know that Riley High School Band is bringing back something from our marching show. It's the closer from our James Bond themed marching show. It's called You Know My Name from Casino Royale. It's a real banger. It should be a lot of fun, and that opens the show.
How proud are you when you see the kids performing up there on stage, especially in such an iconic venue? I mean, it really is amazing.
This is a really special opportunity for our kids to get a chance to perform on, the city's premier stage.
Yeah.
And we did it last year, and they had a great time. And this year, we put it together pretty quick, and I'm really proud of their attention to detail as we make it work in a different venue that we've never been in before as this group.
What about you? What's your driving force behind wanting to use your talents in the public school system in South Bend? What is it that motivates you?
What a wonderful question. I think it's really important that students get an exposure to different musical experiences. So a concert like this is terrific because there's something from a wide variety of disciplines: choir, band, orchestra, jazz. We have our ISMA Perfect Score Sax Quartet that's going to perform their ensemble. It's pretty special.
You know, in the high school I went to, I don't think we ever talked about orchestra or jazz or anything cool like that. What does it mean to expose the kids to those instruments, that music? Because it's probably so different. It is so different than pop culture and what they're probably listening to on their headphones. So do you think it helps them in any way to be exposed to that kind of music?
Any musical ensemble is a perfect metaphor for community. So what we're trying to build with our students in our classrooms is really, what do we want our community to be like in the future? It's a microcosm, and it's neat for us to learn something that's different and not what we're used to.
Well, thank you so much, Kyle. And it is a little bit of a shame that we're recording this the day of, even though it's great to see all the performances going on, all the practices, I should say. So yeah, maybe you'll just have to watch out for the third performance of this next year, the third annual performance. But thank you to Kyle and everybody who we spoke to today. And I really hope it's a great night here at the Morris Performing Arts Centre.